We're listening to President Trump at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, addressing troops there. We've heard quite a bit of his stump speech, making many points on immigration, as he often does, also urging Congress to pass that massive spending bill, which incidentally includes increased spending for the military, but also making remarks about his decision to deploy troops to California. Also there on the ground is our White House correspondent, Vaughn Hillyard. Vaughn, what else did we miss?
Right. I think, Gabe, objectively here, this was quite a moment. We're surrounded by thousands, upwards of 10,000s of Army soldiers, other military personnel, including civilian personnel here at Fort Bragg, the largest Army installation in the country. And the President of the United States, though it was suggested to us ahead of this event that his remarks would be different, that they would be focused on honoring the Army on their 250th anniversary coming up this Saturday, the President has turned this effectively into a rallying cry, and there were military troops in the crowd that jeered in the direction of the, as the President called them, the fake press. He referenced transgender Americans, soldiers booed. There were direct references to Governor Newsom and California lawmakers, jeers in response to the President's words condemning California lawmakers' actions. He also called for 1 year imprisonment of anybody that burns the American flag. He made the point here to these thousands of military personnel that he did not want their efforts overseas to go to waste here domestically at home, and to watch their country go in a downward trajectory here, essentially making the case as to why he was sending thousands of National Guard members as well as 700 Marines at this point of time into Los Angeles. There are still a lot of questions about what the intent of the President is going forward, but you heard from him earlier today, Gabe, suggest that he would leave troops in Los Angeles, federalized National Guard members, until there was no longer danger. Of course, as we have said, this is in a few blocks in Los Angeles. We're talking about a city more than 450 square miles. But the President here choosing to come to this North Carolina major Army installation, and instead of focusing on the history purely of the Army, he is using this as a rallying opportunity for the men and women that are here in the crowd ahead of what is a very unclear future for the domestic purposes that he foresees using the military, the American military for.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or watch live on our YouTube channel.